Back again, week 9 recap. I know y'all was waiting for it. I'm gonna give it to you. I just been busy over the weekend, man. This weekend was wild with sports. You had, we played Thursday night, and then you had a World Series Friday night, and a World Series Saturday night, college football Saturday, and NFL Sunday, and it's like, when am I supposed to find the time to do this shit? I have a lot of shit to cover. But I was going to give it to y'all. And I'm going to give it to you straight and honest, like I always do. Speaking of the World Series, as we play right now, I'm looking at the Dodgers having their victory parade. They're having their victory parade. One day, Baltimore. One day, I promise. Whether it's the Ravens or the O's, I promise. We're going to have that. All right? We just got to get Hardbum up out of there. This bum. So let me get to the game and Hardbum. Once again, 2 weeks in a row, he realized, let me fall back and not fuck shit up. Which he didn't do. Offense looked good. The running game got going. We had, all 3 tight ends got going. The 4 touchdown passes from Lamar. 2 of them to Andrews, 1 to Likely, 1 to Kohler, man. He got busy, and he's my quarterback in fantasy. So I was hurting ever since he been hurt. I was undefeated, and now it's like just treading water. But he came back, and thank God for the Ravens and for my fantasy money league. The running game got going. Oh, there was a pass down the sidelines. It was beautiful to Zay. That he floated right down there, right in the bread basket. And that's how we should look when you hitting on all cylinders. They had some pass rushers over there. Oh, I want one of their pass rushers, whether it's Jalen Phillips, the former Raven Matt Judon, or Bradley Chubb. I'll take either one of them over here, which is why. Brings me to my next point. I like that we got rid of Jair Alexander. We don't need dog. He was getting paid $4 million to not play. And that's money that we could allocate somewhere else, like a pass rusher. And don't say was Oweh because he was not producing. A real pass rusher. And we made the trade for Oweh for Gilman, the safety. He balled out Thursday night too. And he changes our defense because he allows us to get back to the 3 safety scheme where you really have 2 high safeties and you bring Hamilton over into the box like he's a linebacker / safety. And that's how this defense has to operate. We were supposed to have that, but our Darius Washington got hurt before the season started. So Zach Orr realized, man, you got to get me a safety. I need another one. Down into the box. Oh, they out here for the parade. Outside is going nuts right now. But yeah, it was a good effort all around. Once again, it doesn't change my opinion of Hardbum. He's still Hardbum. You beat a team you weren't supposed to beat. They don't have a lot over there. They don't have a lot to work with. They don't have Jalen Waddle. They don't have Tyreek Hill, Darren Waller. They got Jalen Waddle and a bunch of nothing. Achane and Tua. It's really them 3. Achane, Waddle, and Tua, and then who else? Whoever else. But they fired their GM after that game. After that game, we made them fire their fucking GM. Chris Greer's out of there. They said Mike McDaniel's gonna stay around for the to the end of the season. That's cool. Really don't affect us, but he's kind of getting a raw deal anyway because he don't really have a whole lot to work with. But the Bengals lost, the Browns was on a bye, and the Steelers won in a game that I thought we were going to get some help, but it's all good. We move into second place now because the Bengals are 3-6, we 3-5. We slide into second, and now that game Sunday against the Vikings is not going to be as easy as y'all think, or as we had it circled. It's like when they had I looked at that game and I said we're gonna win 4 or 5 in a row, and I counted Vikings as one because that was the Vikings with Carson Wentz. They look a whole lot better with J.J. McCarthy. They just beat the Lions, so it's not going to be an easy task. Do I think we win the game? We should. Do I think it's going to be easy? I don't. It's a Brian Flores defense, and I'm a fan of Brian Flores. I like him. Pause. So, this is the same Brian Flores who a few years ago ran that cover zero on us in Miami, of all teams who we're talking about at the moment, and we had no answer for it. So we better be ready. The passing game looked good, running game looked good. All three phases, the defense looked good, but I mean they didn't really have to do a whole lot. They don't really have a lot to work with, as I already stated. And Harbaugh didn't fuck it up. Hey, so when you get a game like that where all three phases are playing well and it's pretty much just dominance from the beginning, well, you know how the rest goes. Giving up 6 points, whether they had a whole lot of offense or not, is like, wow, that's what we used to do. That's the Ravens defense I know. That's what we used to do. We don't do that no more, but hey. Now, can you do that on the Vikings? Can you do that on some of these, teams that have a little more to show you on offense? We shall see. The Bears kind of have an offense, and you see how they beat the shit out the Bengals, and we looked all right against them. So maybe, just maybe, Zach Orr is turning the corner. Just maybe. Just like last year. We got him in safety, and now the whole, the defense changed. And Gilman balled out, too. It was a great overall effort from the secondary. Pass rush was getting home a little bit. We're going to get some guys back pretty soon, like Tavius Robinson and, a few other guys. Asada Isaac. Let's see if we can get healthy enough to, get some guys back. And then we're going to have to make a trade. And I'll take any one of those pass rushers over there. I'll take Matt Judon. I'll take Bradley Chubb. I'll take Jalen Phillips. And trading Jair Alexander to free up $4 million. That he never played anyway, so you can kick rocks, bro. I truly believe that move was made to free up money for an edge rusher, because we are going to need it. That's one thing this defense desperately needs. If you can get some of the interior on the right page, it was a good game from guys that caught my attention, like Brent Urban, dudes like that, just the scrappy guys who've always been Ravens, them type of guys, yeah. But this defense needs to get healthy. We got to trade for a pass rusher, and God damn it, man, Todd Monken has got to start giving us some type of identity on offense. It's too much on Lamar. It's too much dropping back to pass on first down, which I'm still not a fan of, but it worked against them. I'm not sure moving forward how much of that shit I can take, though. Harbaugh didn't fuck it up. It was nice to have a convincing win for once, where it was, it was a blowout. It was a blowout, and we didn't have to fucking sit here and go, oh God, here we go again. It was like, finally we can get a relaxing, convincing win and just sit back and go, we got this shit in the books. And then you had Sunday where we can just chill and watch all the games, and stress-free Sunday, as I call it. Yeah. That's the type of performances we're capable of doing on a week-to-week basis. Okay, but it has to be against teams that are not the Dolphins. As I said, we'll see when this Vikings team comes in, and I'm sorry, we go there because the Bears and the Lions came to see us. We go there. Justin Jefferson's going to have to be contained. Jordan Addison, they got 3 guys if you take care of them. Then there's Jalen Naylor. Aaron Jones is banged up. We'll see, how healthy he is with their running game, but they got Jordan Mason. J.J. McCarthy looks good. So, this defense that we saw Thursday night, they're going to get a real test against Miami. I'm all over the place today. Against Minnesota. They're gonna get that test, and then after that, if we pass that for a few weeks, it looks like the coast is clear. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you still have Harbaugh as your coach, so you never know when he's gonna decide to just lay an egg and fuck shit up. It's happened so many times that you get the confidence in this team, and then they fart in your face. They do it all the time. They've always done it under Harbaugh. So it's like, how much can we trust this team? Sure, you look at the schedule and say, oh, they're about to win 4 or 5 in a row. You would think, right? Only time will tell. But for now, we, got 10 days off. We had a long week to rest. A long week to enjoy the win. A long week to, basically a free bye. And then now we about to see what's going to happen in these next 5 or 6 games. We still got 5 division games left. 2 Bengals, 1 Browns, and 2 Pittsburgh. So we shall see. We shall see. I miss this shit. I miss the heart of a Raven. I miss the toughness. I miss the intensity. I miss the non-Harbaugh coach teams, man. Teams that had an identity. Teams that, they punch you in the mouth. Teams that will leave you bloodied and bruised, and then you never wanted to play us again. And that's not who we are right now. Sure, we're winning games. Sure, but it's a different identity. It's a passing offensive team, something that we've never been. And yet, why can't we have both? Why can't we also have the defense with that? Why does it have to be one way? If I had my choice right now, I'm picking the defense. Okay? Because that's what we've always been predicated on, and we should always be predicated on. We was like that before Harbaugh got here. It was like that till Ray Lewis left, and since that happened, it's been all how Harbaugh wants things, and that's not the way he wants shit. Because he's a hard bum. Anyway, we 3-5. Let's enjoy the win and not be some Debbie Downers and some party poopers. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let y'all enjoy the win. We 3-5. All right, Ravens Nation. And we shall see what happens Sunday. So, it was a busy weekend for your boy. But now I came here to drop this shit on y'all. I know you're waiting for it. And I'll be back again next week. And we're going to recap this week 10. And we'll keep it pushing. Harbaugh, you still suck and I still hate you. This doesn't change anything, bitch. All right, man. I'll see y'all next week.